Hey, hey, collective. How are you guys? I hope you all have had a wonderful weekend. Hopefully, you really enjoyed yourselves. Okay, we are getting ready to start on a collective reading for you guys. Okay, as always, please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try and make it fit if it does not. Okay, all right, let's see what Spirit has for you guys today. Spirit for the collective, please. Man, there's a lot of illusion out here. I am feeling it. Lucky, lucky. I love it. The number 47 is coming out, or 74. Somebody might be going through a lucky period. Meditate. Why is that coming out in reverse? We need to flip that up. I mean, flip that right side up for sure. All right. So somebody might be not taking care or doing their inner work here. Maybe somebody really needs to meditate. The number 40 could be, yeah, the number, I think there's something here you don't see coming actually. The number 40 could be relevant, as could the number 33. You got some kind of message here that's trying to come through for you. Maybe you're not getting the message because you're not going within. All right. Full moon. Something could be happening close to the full moon. When is the full moon actually? I haven't even looked at the lunar cycles. I've been so busy. I would think we probably have one coming up very soon though. Or hang on, let me look because I hate not to know this. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. So the lunar cycles. Yeah, calendar. Okay, so looks like it is Friday, September the 29th. So this Friday, it says, and it's a special one. Not only will it be the fourth successive supermoon of 2023. Oh, I thought we were done with supermoons. But it's also the final supermoon of the year. That's marking the end of a very supermoon summer. Okay, yeah, I thought the last one was the last for the year, but I guess this one is. Okay, very good. So the full moon is coming up then on Friday. So something's coming through that. I don't think you're going to see it coming. I do think you probably need to tune in. This is funny because the first thing out of my mouth was, I can feel some kind of illusions around us. So this is really interesting that this is coming out right now. I don't know why I'm immediately making that connection. It says lucky. I mean, honestly, you may actually be in a lucky period right now, or maybe you're going into a lucky period that maybe you are not really connecting with or seeing here. Let me see what this message is, because I do feel like this has to do with a message. Now, this message could be coming from a person. It could be coming from Spirit. Let's see. What else, Spirit? Tell me what this is about, Spirit, for the collective, please. Oh, 5 of Wands, yeah. Oh, there could be some kind of fighting or competition around it. Look at this, 8 of Cups. Okay. Some kind of hostilities or something around you as well. Queen of Cups energy, yep. Shoot. This is those illusions that I was afraid of here. So you may be making a decision here to move forward from something. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah. This is something that you could have been stuck in and for quite a while, to be honest with you. It shows me it's something that you weren't really reaping. You don't seem to have emotions for it anymore, or you're walking away from any emotions that you might have for it because it looks like it's kept you stuck. I feel like your emotions have actually died down in a sense. In fact, I think you have found whatever this situation has been kind of hostile, to be honest with you. Hostile, definitely not wanting to work with you in some way. You could have felt like there was a lot of competition around it, but I'm getting more so hostilities and the need to kind of defend yourself. I see you coming up here in a very beautiful kind of energy, highly intuitive. Yeah, very loving, kind, compassionate. Whatever this was, it demanded a lot. I see two eights here as well, but whatever this was, it demanded a lot of you mentally. Like it could have kept you really stuck in your head for a long time here. Maybe you've been waiting for a love situation as well to come around, and now you're seeing the truth of it. We have two aces as well. Two eights, two aces. Okay, so if this is not your reading, it's just not your reading, but whoever this is appears to be, this could actually be someone trying to come in that you did walk away from. You could be getting like a message from this person around the end of the week here, around the full moon, or maybe the full moon prompts some kind of message here. Okay, tell me more, Spirit. Could be a King of Wands energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Any kind of fiery, passionate kind of energy here. Yeah, that's, I'm telling you. You got somebody that's about to reach out to you that you walked away from, because I feel like you was giving this person a lot of love, a lot of attention here, a lot of compassion. I think you tried to show them a lot of patience as well. But something about this connection just was not... It wasn't working for you. That's what I'm seeing here. It was not working for you. It just kept you. I feel like there could have been a lot of ups and downs in the connection. I don't know if this person was wishy-washy or something that they were doing. Yeah, something that they were doing appeared that way. I almost feel, okay, I started the whole thing talking about illusions here. Maybe there were illusions, or maybe there are illusions still around this situation. Like, do you even know what fully took place here? Because whoever this is coming out upright. Okay, let's keep going. I don't know where they were before, but that's what I'm seeing right now. Oh, okay. Somebody with a, this could be somebody that you worked with before. This is somebody who has a lot of emotions here. A lot of emotions here. You could have definitely worked with this person. I hope it wasn't work that got in the way before. There's definitely something here that made you feel, oh my God, I just feel like you were so stuck in your head here regarding this person. Stuck in your head, feeling trapped. You know, maybe the feeling trapped too had to do with the energy. Like you had so much love, you had so much compassion, but maybe you didn't see things kind of moving forward here, or you didn't feel like this person cared about you, even loved you in any way. They definitely weren't offering anything here. I don't know how much you were offering, to be honest, with that Ace in Cups here in reverse as well. But I can see that you had love here, and I feel like you were very caring and giving to another individual. Even accommodating is what I wanted to say here. To be honest with you, you're definitely not going to see this coming, okay? I think that you have given up on whatever this is. Pretty much, you've walked away from it. You've given up. You viewed it as something that was just a bit hostile. Too many differences, potentially disagreements that was coming out in the connection. This person could be very fiery and passionate. They don't have to be a fire sign by any means, but this is an energy, most importantly, very fiery, very passionate, very charismatic as well. Could be somebody who is kind of a natural born leader, goes after what they want. That is definitely an energy of somebody who goes out after what they want. They're usually easily liked. This is somebody who has a lot of affection and a lot of good thoughts about, loving thoughts actually, about the past with you. So when they think about you, I think they think about you with, I think there's a lot of love within these thoughts here. This person is being very meticulous is what I feel about what's going on here in their life. Perhaps they've been putting a lot of work into their work life to try and get things, I don't know, maybe growing in their own business, or I don't know if it's growing in their own business or trying to move up in their own business, trying to gain some sense of stability perhaps on their own. I feel like somebody here has definitely gotten some kind of raise or promotion, maybe. But they're very much so in their emotions at this time. And with the Justice card here, I feel like someone here is wanting to balance the scales in some way, shape, or form regarding some past event that happened. And potentially even maybe some past contract that you could have had with this person too, or something maybe around work or surrounding work. Oh, okay, I just got a really bad feeling in my stomach, so I know that that has to do in my gut, so to speak. Although I hate that word because I don't have a gut. Just have a stomach. All right, so let's see. Everybody has a gut. I'm kidding. But here, when we say a gut, you know what I'm saying. All right, whatever. Let's move on. So, I feel this person wants to tell you about something, and I feel like you're not going to like it. I do. I feel like you're not going to like it, and maybe they want to tell you about something that was happening when, you know, you were not so tuned into things, because meditation card is in the reverse. I kind of feel like maybe you do that, or you need to do that. I think you do that because you're coming out in the Queen of Cups energy. I feel like you probably are generally pretty tuned in anyway, but there was something happening when you weren't. So maybe it was something to even throw off your intuition. I started again going back to the beginning. You know, those things don't happen by accident. A lot of illusion around something. Let's keep going. Spirit, what is this about? It's a person that's very passionate about you. Wow, and there comes the Ace of Wands. Very passionate, very sexually drawn to you as well. You could have established a lot for yourself here. Regardless, you're coming across as incredibly independent. I feel like you've rebuilt yourself in some way here with the Nine of Coins energy, Pre-Empress energy, very powerful, strong energy. I think you love who you are. I think you've been able to establish a great sense of balance within yourself and possibly your surroundings. Yeah, you've awakened. Judgment card here. Maybe this person has watched you go through a lot of that. Yep. They've watched you go through a lot of this somehow, some way. They know that you have been through a lot of this. So you've brought yourself back up. Basically, what could have seemed like the depths of hell here, honestly. I feel like you've been through quite a bit. Okay. I do think you've been through some kind of awakening here. You could have went through judgment as well. You know, oftentimes we do. That's what the dark night of the soul is about. Nothing wrong with that. It's how we work a lot of things out that are within us, right? Pulled yourself up, though, heard the call, got yourself out of a situation, out of a bad situation that probably could have also prompted you to walk away, or maybe you walked away and then this happened. You walked away because you were listening to your intuition. You feeling stuck here is probably why this judgment actually happened. Being stuck in your head, regurgitating thoughts, regurgitating you know, maybe feelings and stories about somebody here, but you weren't given too much to yourself. In fact, you were stressing yourself out, it looks like. Yeah, you have definitely come a long way, is what I want to say. And it looks to me like this is obviously being recognized, it's being noticed, definitely by this person, perhaps by others, but you know, this is about you and them in this particular reading here. You may have stepped into a very lucky time for yourself, a time, a very fortunate time in some way, shape, or form, whatever that means for you. This person is viewing you as someone whose ships have definitely come in. Okay. Now, you notice that ship looks like it's coming out of heaven too, right? It's being given to you in some way, shape, or form. So I feel like this is something heavenly. I just feel like this is a whole nother you, right? You're on a different level. I feel like you're kicking it up a notch, so to speak, okay? Yeah, that's what's being seen here. That's what's being noticed here. Look at you. Wow. The Emperor. So you have really taken control of your life here. Really taking control of your life. You could be a business owner. Yeah, you could definitely be a business owner, but you're coming across as very sharp, very much so in control of things. That's what I feel. Not in a bad way, in a good way. You're running things and maybe making it look a bit effortlessly as well. You're being respected. Okay, so I want to know what this message is about. What is this message about here, Spirit? Seven of Cups. Options. This person's been watching you. This is how they know what's been going on with you. Okay. Palace of Coins. I do think this person focuses heavily on their money. This is coming up again. This person could have had options in the back, to be honest with you. This is also in the past. I'm sorry, not in the back. That don't even make sense. All right, in the past. But this is also a card about illusions. And I'm looking at this one. You can kind of see you got a snake. It looks like a snail at the top. Is that a snail? It does look like one. You have keys, jewels. I see. This is luck, right? I feel like this person, either they kept their options. So I do feel like there's illusions too. Like this person didn't know what to choose. This person could have been all about the passion as well. You could have had a very passionate connection, or they could have just been all about the passion. They looking at you right now with a ton of passion is what you should know here. But it may just be about who you are today, who you've become in your own life, because you are really creating, I feel like, and directing your life at this point. And I think that that is very magnetizing in a way. Okay, you can see all the gold around this individual as well. I think that you are really pulling people. Maybe you might have a lot of attention actually on you right now, is kind of what my feeling is. This person, meanwhile, feels embattled here. And you notice that this guy is actually looking back. This wounded warrior, right, is looking back towards these options here. So maybe someone knows that they either didn't choose right, or maybe they just didn't choose at all. They could have just said, I'll just take all the options, right? Like a freaking buffet or something. And I feel like they're wounded. I mean, you can see whatever they did choose was not a good choice for them. You can kind of see what's happened here. So this person has been fighting some battles, I think, within their own life here. And I think they're trying to get something restarted. Now, not necessarily with you, but maybe because of you in some way. This restart, you know, moving towards some kind of good fortune, something like that, which is interesting because we saw that you had lucky coming out initially. You know, we do see the Wheel of Fortune here turning as well towards the right. So perhaps it does have something to do with getting things on the right track to them, because maybe they're just sick of this life, sick of battling, sick of being guarded all the time. Okay, I'm hearing they were always guarded. So they were even guarded when they were with you or talking to you in some way. So maybe they're tired of that. Maybe they're just tired. They're tired of the options. They're tired of not having maybe the right options. They're tired of being freaking tired, okay? Being embattled in some way. And here they are watching you and seeing that your ships are coming in, or have come in, is what it looks like here. It's funny that Palace of Coins is actually falling on the Emperor card, because it makes me think that someone feels like you have really established a pretty good life for yourself. Definitely a lot of stability. It's funny because this is about, you know, stability, generally about things, you know, things that you've accumulated and some level of money and stability and whatever else you have going on. But with the Emperor, I feel like it's with yourself. This has a lot to do with within as well. So, of course, it starts there, and it can obviously manifest without. It should manifest without if you have it going on within, actually. So that's what the big thing is about. So I'm asking about the message, what the message is about, and maybe they just want to tell you this truth about what happened, what got in the way before, why things could not move forward or progress. By the way, I don't know who this is. I do see some love in this reading. It was mostly coming, I feel like, from you at one point. And I know that they also feel very fondly regarding you. I'm wondering if this person recognized any feelings for you before, because when I'm asking from their perspective, they are getting the Six of Cups, which is very sweet and loving. So they are acknowledging that you gave them a lot, okay? It feels like emotionally that maybe you were always in their corner or something, or always had their back. You always made time for them. You always tried to encourage them. I'm getting so much around this because I really feel like there was so much love. There was so much encouragement. Even if it wasn't said, you know, in those terms, I feel like it was shown here. I think somebody is definitely recognizing that. It's even funny looking at their face, like, what the hell did I do? Look at that. Are you serious right now? Look at the collective. Like, is this really what's happening? Yeah. Yep. All right, let's get some more here. I think I would like to break it down a bit and just see. I had a lot of these boxed up because I thought we were getting ready to start this room, but it's going to be a few more days. So, all right, so let's see. Spirit, for the collective, what else can you tell me regarding this situation? For the collective. All right. Daydreaming. That's also a card about illusion. Delirium. You know, this person could have been thinking this thing to death here. Somebody could have been through some kind of illness here. Watch out for this. That's a card about disease as well. Loneliness. See, that's what I'm talking about right here. They're thinking about all that you actually gave to them and how you were always in their corner, always trying to offer them love, compassion. And it just looks to me, they're daydreaming about this, literally. But, oh, Val. Are they going through, did they go through a divorce? Yeah, so this can be about their break-in with something here. This person is very disappointed. I feel, oh my God, I feel like your person could have gotten married. Okay, I don't know where that came from. I feel like you got a person here who could have actually gotten married. Are you ready? Third wheel. Real estate. You did. You have somebody here who got married. So you had somebody here that was, all right. If they were not already married, I specifically gotten married. So I don't know how long it's been since you saw this person. This could go way back, honestly, with the Six of Cups here. I have someone here that's trying to remain optimistic here, but honestly, they feel like they've been in some kind of illusion here, and now they're seeing the truth. Now, it may have taken this person to get weak or get some kind of illness or something like this to understand who they were dealing with. I feel like you definitely have someone here that's been spending some time here in isolation. Probably, you know, going over everything that has happened here. Again, remembering. There is a lot of remembering that is taking place here, especially if they're actually watching you and seeing kind of where you are today. Okay, and by where you are, I feel like I need to keep reiterating this because, you know, it's never about just status or anything like that. It's about who you are as a human being. And I think that is the biggest thing that I'm kind of feeling here. Yes, you've established a lot, but there's something else about who you are today. All right. Somebody here is going through some kind of divorce or definitely wants to go through some kind of divorce. It looks like here they want to break some kind of vow. It's what it looks like here. They could have married someone here who was your enemy, to be honest with you. The third wheel here. Yeah, because you see this is happening behind your back, right? You're looking at the sun. Everything's beautiful. You think everything's great. The arm is here, you know, hugging, you know, this person, what have you. And then they're actually clasping hands behind your back here. So this is definitely something that was being done behind your back. This is the bad choice it looks like they made, the toxic choice. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that they chose the snake, right? They obviously chose the snake. Something has got this person really down is what I feel now. And I also feel like it's impacted them physically, okay, emotionally here, financially here. They could be losing a house. Oh, wow. They could have bullied you. See, this is what I was feeling. You know, look, there's been a lot of talk and stuff, a lot of gossip. This could have happened to begin with. You could have felt like they were kind of ganging up against you, or they were accusing you of something. There's definitely some accusations going here. It's bullying, plain and simple. Okay, I do feel like there could be a lot of gossip, or there could have been a lot of gossip around this situation. It's almost like they wanted to exile you in some way, some form of this. I don't know why this person would have gotten involved in this situation, because I do think that you guys were friends, okay, with that Six of Cups card, or you had some kind of previous relationship, okay? And I think it was actually quite special. I think somebody here, and it may have been a couple of people, I'm not sure, wanted to embarrass somebody or take what somebody had, like they wanted to see another person lose in some way. That's their word, not mine. I don't view relationships as winning or losing. That's retarded. Okay, withdrawal here. Yeah. I definitely think somebody was coming after you. That's what I feel here. You know, when I first saw the card up here anyway, with the five, this is not my, normally if I see a Five of Swords, I take it very seriously. With the Five of Wands, I was getting that just because this particular card is so graphic. But normally I can, like, you know, I can chalk that up to different things. But look at this one. I mean, they're all fighting so hard, right? A lot of passion in this reading, a lot of fire, I want to say, that's in this reading, actually. I think your person has been, all the bullying that they did, maybe, they're seeing that you have, whatever they've done here, and I don't know what they've done here, or tried to do. Again, part of this message, right? They see that you're not withdrawn. Okay, you're not withdrawn. Okay, in fact, you came back, it looks to me like you came back much, much stronger here. You didn't quit, you didn't give up, you didn't, maybe you did go away, you know, and withdraw for a little bit, but not because, I think that was for your own self-preservation, for your own peace of mind here. They're looking at you now as, speaking of mind, look at this, imagination here. They're looking at you as someone who's been very imaginative, very creative. You could have definitely reinvented yourself in some way. Okay. This person's also realizing, wow, this person was sold some kind of fantasy. That's what I feel. I have no idea what that even means. They feel like they were sold a bill of goods, so to speak, to choose it. Now, I am in no way, shape, or form defending them, because look, you know, they did what they did. All right, they can be accountable for that, but they feel like whatever was proposed to them in some way is just not what they're getting as well. Look at this merit making, and look at that in reverse. So let's turn it upside, or right side up. Right side up, merit making would be someone that's very spiritual. Look at that. Someone who prays, you know, goodness, humanness, morality. Didn't I just tell you that they felt like whatever they got into, it was not, it was illusion. It was fantasy. It was not at all what they thought it would be. I think your person got involved, and maybe they were part of this as well, and something that, well, obviously they attracted it, right? They're going through all this now. I think it's created all this in their life, because whatever, it's like a deal with the devil, right? This person just got into something, somebody very unholy, okay, quite obviously here. Somebody who lacks morals, quite obviously here. Somebody that doesn't think about the best in other people, or want to do the right thing, with goodness here in reverse, okay? We already saw this person is a bully. They gossip. They're a bully. I feel like they're insecure. Yeah, this person wanted some kind of problems here. Look at this, yeah. They wanted some kind of problems here. I feel like somebody was hell-bent on getting you out of the picture. I don't know why. I don't know who this is. I don't know how well you know them, especially with that. I think it was definitely going on behind your back, though, I'm sorry to say. Your person is wanting to basically run towards you with this readiness, okay? Trying to get themselves ready, which we saw there in that King of Wands energy, all right? To kind of come towards you, to talk towards you. There's some kind of preparation that is in the works that's taking place, it appears. Let me get a couple of these for you guys. Spirit, for the collective, please. Baby, I'm a star. Number 9. Somebody's really shining at this time. Okay, easy does it. Look at that. And look at that. She's praying. She's meditating in some way. I'm going to lay that right on the meditation card in reverse. Whatever you didn't see before, because of whatever the depth of your feelings, or just believing someone, or just being caught up in illusions, or God, it looks like maybe you were even attacked here. Whatever you were missing, you got it now. You got it now. I do think this has been a slow process to bring yourself back around to everything that you've been able to achieve, especially within, because I do think, I'm looking at her third eye as well up here, right? It's wide open. It's very balanced, all right? You can see that. And so I think you're taking it easy. I think you will take your time on anything that it is that you're doing. You're not really overextending yourself. I think you're listening very closely to your higher self, to, yeah, the universe, all that is. Something about you, again, is just kind of standing out. It appears to be glowing and maybe getting the attention, again, of other people. I feel like it's impactful in some way. Something about recognition again. Yeah. And I think you finally have faced the music. You know. So you know whatever was going on here. Okay. I'm being told it's time for them to face the music. So whatever this person's going through is absolutely karma for what they put you through. 100%. And I do think that they recognize that. They do realize that. And I do think that they're trying to get out of a very bad situation. This seems to be... See, this is on a conscious level. This is not something hiding there, driving them. I feel like this is on a conscious level. Let me get one more. Homebody. Somebody here could definitely be a homebody, enjoy being at home. Somebody could be spending a great deal of time at home as well. Somebody could be going home as well. I just feel like it has something to do with feeling comfortable there, feeling secure. It does have a lot to do with your own security, your level of comfort, I think, at this moment. Feeling comfortable, maybe surrounding yourselves with things, or, yeah, surrounding yourself with things that make you feel comfortable, make you feel your best. See, I really feel, easy does it. You're coming into something here. You could be spending a lot of time too in prayer and meditation, something like that, but you're stepping into something. You may have already stepped into something here, and you might be working alone too with homebody. So I don't know what was around you when you met this person, to be honest with you. If you were going out a lot, it doesn't have to be, of course, but obviously the situation could have been quite different than, and would never resonate, I feel like, with who you are today. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Whatever's happening on the full moon might also be a bit hard on this person as well. You know, I hate to go back to disease and stuff, but if somebody is ill, maybe they feel like they need to confess because of everything that's going on. I'm telling you, they feel like something that has happened here is karma for whatever has happened, whatever they were doing to you. They did, look, they did want to get you out of the picture. And I think that it could have been very harassing to you, bullying to you in some way. They wanted to embarrass you. I don't think that worked, actually. Whatever this gossip was, whatever this embarrassment was, I think you just walked away. Now, you may not have been happy about it, but I think you walked away and you really just chose yourself. You weren't about the craziness. Wow. Bottom of the deck, master of your destiny, because you were listening to your inner guidance is what I feel. You must have tapped into something or just intuitively knew that it was time to get out of this situation, that it was just going to continue going. Okay, I feel like you didn't trust it anyway. There was something about it you didn't trust anyway. You knew something else was there. You knew it. Hmm. Okay, I'm going to pull from the yin yang, see what else we can get. So is somebody actually about to speak some kind of truth? And the question is really why, right? Why? Because it looks like you have established quite a bit on your own here. And I think whatever you have done here, especially internally and all of this, the way that you are glowing and standing out is leading you to, maybe you're already in some kind of notoriety, but it's certainly leading you into something like this is what I'm feeling. Okay. So this person was committed. And you could have been committed with them at some time as well. See, your third eye here. Self-worth issues. Something about, so you knew it. I keep saying you knew it, okay? You knew this. You figured this out. Her third eye is wide open. You see third eye right there. There's some kind of clarity that came in. I think it took you a long time to get past this person. I don't know why. You know, it could have been a very toxic connection. I don't know what all this bullying was or how this was actually happening. If they were, you know, especially if there was binding or anything like that energetically, it could have very well been that way. But it looks to me, just by this card alone, it just looks like it could have just been bullying, gossiping, people wanting to see you embarrassed or even fall or fail in some way. It's just very nasty, just very dark. I have no idea what the hell is wrong with people, but this is what we have. Okay, you could have known that there was some kind of commitment here. This person was committed somewhere else or had a family, or that it was their family that could have been doing this. I think you received some kind of clarity on that, and I think that's why you probably walked away here. This person has had a lot of self-worth issues as well here. They could have also received some kind of clarity at this time about the family that they have and what they've been focusing on here. This is that a man? It's like a man's hands actually that's holding these two little shoes. Oh no, that's a male and a female. Okay, it's holding these two little baby shoes as well. Maybe they're getting some kind of clarity as well on the commitment that they've been in here. This person is really having a lot of self-worth issues here. Look, again, message. They want to message you. They want to communicate with you about it. I'm telling you, their life is in chaos right now. And it has everything to do with what they've done. All right? What's been happening around them. Look, you cannot make it up. Apology, forgiveness. Somebody's going to be seeking some kind of forgiveness about what they put you through. That's what I feel. About what they put you through. Rejection, loss, fragmentation, whatever it is, you could have felt that way before. The loss, felt rejected, felt fragmented in some way, but look at that. Whatever it is, you've come out of it. All right, you've come out of it. You've been able to move on, but I think it did take a long time. That's what I'm getting. Look at this. Somebody's, I don't know why they're trying to offer love here, you know. Maybe this was about you. Maybe this was you feeling, coming out of a situation. Now, you might also have new love around you, for the record. I cannot believe what I'm seeing here. You know, I know this person is not just coming in. Yeah. You got somebody in love with you. I cannot believe this. Somebody that's been wearing some kind of mask here. Somebody that did not want to really bring any kind, unite here in the past. I do think they've repressed a lot of emotions here. I think they have tons of regrets here. They recognize that something you're doing is teaching this person. That's what I feel, because somebody here recognizes that they've been living a facade here. Maybe even their beliefs, their belief system, something like that. It kind of took them down the wrong road, made them make a choice. I say made them make. They obviously made it. This person is now looking at themselves. I think they're being made to actually look at themselves here. I don't know that you would move forward with them, though, honestly. We do have unity and transcendence here in reverse. Yeah, and I think that has to do with, because you're no longer fragmented. You're no longer feeling the loss, the rejection. I think that you've gotten through that. I think you've grown through that, healed yourself, and thus this is like a fleeting memory. Like we still remember, but we don't really have the emotions or the triggers on the memory, if that makes sense. It might have been a long time, to be honest with you. Yeah. Yeah. So you could have definitely had a relationship here that was based on passion. You don't feel the same. You don't feel the same passion. Could have been a Leo, Aries, Sag, but to be fair, I have every single sign on the board here. So, yeah, you don't feel the same passion. You just don't. You know, you don't see forward movement with whoever this individual is. Obviously, I'm aware that this will not be for everybody. This is someone who screwed you over, and then it looks like could have been a part of or supported someone else who was just straight up out to get you in some way. And this was a person that you really loved, and I feel like you really treated this person good. And now, for whatever reason, maybe because of what they're going through now, they're getting it, they're seeing it. They could also be receiving some kind of messages right here from Spirit showing them. Wow, look at this. Flip the card over. This is on the bottom of the deck. Just literally said that out of my mouth here. It's so crazy to me how messages come through. So, yeah, they could be getting some kind of assistance here. They need to, the bottom line is they have to make it right with you. Even if you're like, I'm not, yeah, that's great. Thanks for telling me. Or, you know, however you choose to handle this, they have to make it right with you. And to be honest, I almost feel like they're kind of desperate to make it right with you. All right, Spirit. You know what I'm going to do? Let me skip these here. I'm sorry, I know this is going so long, but I haven't done a reading for you guys in a few days, so. All right. What else, Spirit? What else? From this person for the collective, please. Daydreaming. I'm always longing for you. Yeah, the tables have turned. You kicked your I said you kicked your life up a notch, right? You've kicked it into high gear. I think you've been avidly working on yourself. And now this person is feeling all the feels that you've felt before. The disappointment, the embarrassment, the hurt. Okay, they want some kind of forgiveness here. They're struggling. Okay, they're not able. It doesn't look like they're letting you go here. They're always longing for you in some way. Okay, they've been doing a lot of reflection here and understanding that being away from you has allowed them to gain some kind of clarity. They feel very overwhelmed and very drained from this. So this person could be spending a lot of time in their head here. Yeah, they're recognizing that they were running. They were running from this situation. Maybe they made the bad choice here. See, look, I'm sorry, but I just can't believe this. Just based on the information we had, commitment, I want to be a part of your future. I mean, maybe they do, but soul tie, I always feel connected to you. Look at this, but unworthy. You're a better person than I am. I think they're going to step up and try and communicate. Definitely look at that last card, though, with unworthy, because we have seen it come out twice. This is not someone who feels like, especially looking at you in this Emperor energy and everything that you have gone through to get to where you are today. You know, they're definitely feeling like maybe they're not at your level. You guys are, yeah, you're not, and they're not. If I'm being honest, they're not at your level. That's what it appears to look like here. I mean, you're coming out in the Emperor energy, right? So, and they're coming out in King of Wands. So I don't think that, I mean, could they get there? Yeah, but honestly, I think you got, here's the bottom line. Let me leave it like this, because I'm not looking at this like, oh, this is a great love story coming together. I think there's a lot of things that have happened in this situation. This person's trying to do the right thing and at least tell you, or at least cop to some of that, is what I really want to say here. Take accountability for some of that. And if you guys have a, long history of friendship or working together or something that binded you kind of, or bonded you, not, see how I said binded again? I think somebody tried to bind you before. Okay, bonded you together in some way, then they may just want to make that right as well, but they do have love for you. But I don't see you wanting to transcend this, honestly. That's just what I'm getting from the cards, okay? All right, I'm going to get just a few more of these and we will close it out. But at least you can, if you haven't really, it looks like you've gotten closure to me, but maybe it'd be nice to hear. I don't know. All right, what else here? Yeah, clouds, doubt, hesitation, confusion, Gemini energy. Whip, repetitive, like, yeah, you're not. You probably be confused that they're even coming in after such a long time, that they're even, stepping up to say anything after what you feel like it's happened here, what they've done here. Maybe you feel like this person created a lot of pain and conflict in your life. There could still be some underlying anger to a certain extent here. Scorpio energy here. With the clouds and the whip coming out together, I think you wouldn't even trust them. You would just feel like, what on earth? I've finally done what I can to get beyond this, and now you're back here. This may actually create some kind of fight, but I think that yeah. Look at that, the friend. See, that's the problem. You loved this person, you cared about them, you treated them like a friend, you could have trusted them. You could have been that loyal companion to them in some way, shape, or form, and you didn't feel protected by them. You definitely did not feel like they were loyal to you. See, this person could have been a soulmate too. I think this is kind of adding fuel to the fire in terms of how you're going to feel. Yeah, look, you're going to cut them out. Suddenly, just look, I can't deal with this. This is Libra energy. It's going to be abrupt. You may not even want to even hear them out with these cards. Yeah. Yeah, because you've moved on to something that is much brighter. You feel like in your life, you're happy again. You're living in your truth here. That's Leo energy here. Again, the good fortune has kind of, yeah, it just looks to me like you're living, you have some kind of good fortune around you, or at least you feel that way. You feel very vibrant at this time. Perhaps a lot of success here. And I'm going to go back to what I said before. I think it took you a while to reconnect with yourself, but to kind of reclaim yourself in a sense. That sounds so weird to me, but I think it has to do with whatever was being done here. It could have definitely taken you down for a minute, or tried to. Look at that, yeah. Yeah, you're really standing in your power at this time. I don't think you're going to be tamed by anybody. That's more Scorpio energy as well. Also have Pisces here. I don't think you're trying to be tamed by anyone there. I know that's Lilith energy, but aside from the sexuality, you could be coming across as, yeah, someone here who is highly desirable, okay? You're living by your own terms here, a very powerful individual that takes control, or, yeah, takes what, I hate to say takes what they want because that sounds terrible, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, you're in control of things. Yeah, I don't think you're going to let somebody just come back into your life. I almost feel like this person kind of ran over you if this is your story. Okay, and I think they were okay with that. And they could have also went towards some kind of Lilith energy as well, in a bad sense, right? It could have been all about sexual energy and what have you. And you could have been that way with them as well before, but that's not who you are today. And then we have the fish, which is very lucky, very abundant. Okay, so again, things should be flowing smoothly for you. You've established some kind of freedom here. I feel like you're standing very strongly in your power here. Business could be booming at this particular time. Okay, so yeah, I don't really see this happening. You're going to continue to follow your intuition here, and I really think you're going to cut this person out very quickly. All right. Okay. All right. So even if they message you, you may just quickly, you could very well just ignore the message, block them, boom, it's done. All right. Even if they show up, something like that, it's done. There's definitely going to be a removal of them in that energy. That's what I feel. So, all right, guys, that is what I have for you. Let me know if it resonates. I will see you guys very soon. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.